Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to introduce you to the 2017 Ford Expedition. This vehicle is currently in its third generation. Was introduced late 1996 as a 1997 model, replacing the two-door Ford Bronco. Under the hood here, you see when you pop the hood right away, you see the hydraulic struts on the vehicle. Just makes it easy access in the car. You do have a 3.5 liter V6 engine in here. It's going to push out 365 horsepower, 420 pounds per foot of torque. This does have the 6-speed select shift transmission in here as well, with the tow haul mode in here. What that's going to allow you to do is use the vehicle similar to a manual transmission without a clutch. Okay, you see everything in here is very easy accessible. Everything that you're gonna want to check is in clear basins, so you can see the coolant and all that there, clear basins. Easy maintenance on this vehicle. You have a 7,500 mile oil change interval, as well as a 97,500 mile spark plug change interval. So that means less maintenance for you. You're gonna have to do it less often, okay? And you see here you have the 3-bar grille. Gives a nice aggressive look, nice powerful stance in this vehicle. You do have here in the front the forward sensors there. It's going to allow you, because this is a larger vehicle, it is a little harder to see over the front of the larger vehicles. You'll be able to sense what's in front of you from an audible tone throughout the inside the vehicle. Headlamps here. You do have the wraparound lights here. These are projector beam halogen lamps. What that means is it's going to project the lights outward, give you a wider view, makes you able to see the road a lot better. Also, people will be able to see you on the road a lot easier as well. Along with that, you do have the LED fog lamps here. Now, those are going to emit brighter than the halogen lamps. Lights up more of the road, allows you to see a lot better as well. All right, moving along to the side here. On this vehicle, you do have the 22-inch wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around. But more importantly, behind the wheels and behind the brakes, you do have a lot of technology in this vehicle as far as safety is concerned. Electronic brake force distribution, advanced track roll stability control, brake assist, a lot of features that help you keep your vehicle maintained with all 4 wheels on the ground, okay? Going along the side here, you do have the breakaway mirrors. All right, you don't have to worry about hitting anything or breaking the mirror while you're driving, or tight parking spots. These mirrors are also power folding as well, so if you are in a tight spot, it's raining outside, you don't have to roll down the window to fold in the mirrors. You do have the turn signal indicators here as well. Allows people around you to see when you're turning, using your turn signal, so they know that you're moving into the next lane. Along with that, you do have the blind spot monitors as well. This will actually light up a little orange signal here when there is a vehicle in your blind spot. A little added safety feature there also. One thing that Ford has on a lot of their vehicles is the keyless pad entry here. 5-digit code allows you to leave your keys in the vehicle, unlock and lock the car as well. Allows for easy access or easy entry into the vehicle. Okay. Moving along the back here. You do have the fuel capless fueler. Now this is integrated from NASCAR technology. The benefit of having this is that it's easy. You pull up to the pump, plug and go. Also, knowing that can actually siphon fuel out of this tank as well. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that either. Going to the back here, you do have let's see, power liftgate. You can see all seats are folded down right now. In the back here, you have about 130 cubic feet of space. Okay, so you're gonna have plenty of room for all your storage and everything in here in the vehicle. You do have dividers back here, shelving as well. So if you need to separate anything, any belongings in here, you do have that option. You could also use it as a divider with your seats folded up here. And these are power folding rear seats here. So you don't have to struggle lifting anything here as well. A lot of convenience features in this vehicle, as you can see. But what's nice about this divider is, or the shelf, is it actually can double as a divider as well. So you can kind of place it there, stuff things on the inside, and kind of separate what your belongings in here. Okay. Along with that, you do have back here a lot of the parking spaces now are compact. Sometimes it's a little harder to get into the back here, but you do have the glass here that lifts up. Makes it easy entry if you're loading groceries or anything like that. You'll be able to just put it in there without having to open your tailgate all the way, worry about hitting the cars behind you. Okay. You do have a tow package on this vehicle. This is class leading for towing capacity. Equipped properly, you have a towing capability of up to 9,200 pounds. That's about 1,100 pounds more than the competition, the Tahoe and the Yukon. Along with that though, you do have the rear sensors here as well. Gives you an audible tone. If you are within 6 feet of something that's behind you, it'll go to a solid tone once you hit a foot behind you, okay? You can see once I open the door here, you have the power deployed power running boards here. Allows for easy entry. Someone shorter like myself, allows you to have a little extra step there when you're getting into the vehicle. Along with that though, you can see in the inside here, you have easy access to the third row. Okay, back here as well, with this vehicle, you do have equipped heated seats in the back, as well as your own temperature controls and radio functions as well. So your passengers in the back here will be able to have full control over all those features if you allow them to also. Okay, going over the sticker here real quick. One thing I actually forgot to mention is this has actually the self rear loading level suspension. So what that's going to do is the vehicle actually senses the angle, the weight in the vehicle, and it actually lowers or higher the suspension in the rear, so your headlights are actually on the road at all times. Okay, that's something that you don't have to control yourself. But you see, only optional equipment on this vehicle is the power deployed running boards, nav system, power moonroof, which I'll show you inside, the 22-inch wheels with the self rear loading rear load level suspension, and let me see, you have a base price of $58,021 before options, brings it down to $63,266. After discounts, you're looking at $62,631. This vehicle does have a 5-star safety crash rating as well. Why don't you go ahead and hop in the inside? I'm going to go over some of the features inside. So interior of this vehicle, you see you have all leather seating in here. Perforated leather as well. Along with that, you get the cooled seats in the front. You do have the trailer brake control here. What goes along with that as well is the trailer sway control. What that's going to do is limit the sway in the trailer while you're towing. Allows for safer travel. Okay. In here you have Ford's newest system. This is called Sync 3. So this is the audio navigation, the Bluetooth system as well. Very easy to use. Excuse me. Very easy to use. It's actually similar to what you would find like on a cell phone. By that I mean you can pinch and zoom out. Certain menus you can actually slide back and forth like you would like your cell phone. Okay. Speaking of cell phone, this is actually compatible with iPhone and Android. So you have Apple CarPlay available in here as well as Android Auto. What that's going to do for you is actually sync up your phone via USB for Apple or wirelessly through the Android system. But what that's going to do is put your cell phone completely onto the screen here. So you have text message availability, Siri capability as well, which not a lot of vehicles have. So you do have that access to use voice command texting and all that while you're driving. Okay. You can see everything on here is power. You have the power adjustable steering wheel here, leather wrap steering wheel as well as the power adjustable foot pedals. Makes it nice and easy. What I mentioned, this vehicle does have the tow haul mode. It's just a simple button here What that's going to do is adjust the way the transmission shifts so it's not searching for gears. It allows your vehicle to tow a lot easier with less stress on the transmission while you're going uphill. Going downhill, and actually use engine braking to control your speed going downhill as well. Okay. You do have dual climate control in here for the passenger and the driver. You don't have to worry about anybody arguing over temperatures, you know, wife's too hot, you're too cold, that sort of thing. I mentioned you do have the power moonroof here. On top of the roof here as well, you do have the roof rack with the crossbars, and you allow for extra storage. We'll take it for a drive.